Hello and welcome back. This is Melody Lynn and this is the Talos Principle. We're ready to go explore World 4. We've done 1, 2, 3. We've seen outside of Building A. Now it's time for World 4. We have 4 sigils. They're all yellow and a star to get through. So without further ado, let's enter. Many secrets in this world, by the way.
And we within them are made of words. Hidden words, invisible to you, yet part of all things. We are a story. Your actions give life to the story, and the story gives meaning to your life.
There's our 4 sigils and our star. At least it has ways that it keeps reminding us. And of course, our friendly terminal. Things to read. I'll once more remind you, if you don't want to read them as you're playing the game, you can always hit tab, and they're all stored right there for you. A lot of corrupted data. Okay, let's get on with it. There are quite a few secrets in this world. Some of them are platforming, and I'm not good at platforming. I'll do my best. On that column over there is a disc that you can reach. But that does require jumping on the walls to get to it. That column right there. And as I said, I'm not good at it. I will try. But I may not be able to get up there. We'll see what we can do. So we're going to start up on the wall. Again, these are not necessary to progress in the game. They're just fun little Easter. Oh, look at, we have a paint bucket. If nothing else, we're going to get that paint bucket. Whoops. Okay. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We want that paint bucket. There we go. Okay, let's grab it. Okay, so if nothing else, we do have our paint bucket. We can leave a message. Uh-oh. Trouble in the world.
I am Elohim, and I speak unto the darkness. Be gone.
All right.
Excess data cleared.
Thank you, Elohim. Okay, a big jump. We gotta make sure we aim it just right. Up. Well, we got our paint bucket, so let's leave a message. We get to choose which one we want to leave behind. I'll read through them a little bit and let's see. Let's leave this one. So we paint a QR code and there it is. Sigil locks come naturally to me. Perhaps I have some Russian in my history. Okay, we want to get up there eventually. If anyone ever reads this, the trick is seeing the assumptions you're making about the mechanics and reassessing them. Good luck. Always searching for an easier way or some other secret. Oh, there's a tower up there with a thingy on top. Okay. Let's just move on. I tried it a few more times. That's what that little pause was about there, and couldn't make it. So, moving on to get these. This is push it further. They end up with different mechanics at different times. For this one, we need that little light on a pedestal. We're going to find out what that's all about. If you haven't gone and gotten it, you can't do the puzzle, so it's worth going to get. Okay, we have a power source, but we can't reach the gate opening, so we're going to set that one there. Grab the second one. And they feed off of each other. So we're going to make like a circuit connection here. Grab the power source, the little gate. As long as both of those symbols are white, it means we have a clear line of sight and it's going to work. And we're going to get our yellow Z. Now there's a secret back here. It's a star behind a barrier, which is a red ray. That last one was a blue ray. This is a red ray. We need to find a way to get a red ray onto this light source so we can open up that gate and get the star. We noted the thing on top of the tower there. We're going to connect to that, and this is a setup for when we get our red ray. The two are white, so we know that we're within line of sight of each other. There it is. Set up and ready to go. And we will move on to the next sigil, which is a yellow upside down T. I think I was calling it a cross before. It's really a T. Branch it out. So you can reach things outside of the little section that you're in, which is a good thing to know. These are all blue. There's one up there that's connecting to that, which is the gate. So we need to connect to that one up there so we can open the gate. We're going to grab all of these. There's the power source. They're all white. Grab that one up there. Light them all up. If you stand in the ray, as you see, it blocks it. You can block it with your body and it closes the door. And there is our yellow upside down T. We can go get our block now if we want to. We've got all the sigils to be able to get the block. It lets you know at the beginning of the puzzles which elements you need to complete the puzzles, which is a handy. It tells you on the sign and it tells you as you enter. We need a light thing for this one. Don't cross the streams. You know what happens if you cross the streams. It's the end of the world as we know it. Okay, so we've got a red and a blue. Trying to see, the only way to connect the reds is here with the power source. Whoops. And there, the trouble is, we're crossing streams and it doesn't work. The door won't open. The streams will cancel each other out. So let's connect the power source of the blue with the door opener. And if we come out here, we can just get within the line of sight of the both of them. There's some QR codes here. Whenever I despair, I remind myself that at the end of this great pilgrimage lies life in the eternal memory of the designer. I need no further motivation. A lifetime spent solving the puzzles in this place would be one which missed everything of value. I'm having trouble reading it in it, but we must remember that others will tread this path and we must leave better suggestions or something like that. I was having trouble reading it. Perhaps you can read it on your own. Okay, nothing's crossed. The door's open. Let's go get our yellow Z. The evil yellow Z. I don't know what's evil about the Z's, but somebody seemed to think they were evil. Maybe positioning them within the Tetris. Maybe that's what's evil. I don't know. We have a lot of things up there to do. A lot of sigils yet to get. So we will move on to our last one in this world. Another yellow upside down T. There it shows that we need a light source. And that's all we need in this. And you can see it there too, above all that. So we have a red and a blue again. We know we can't cross them. They cancel each other out, which they're doing right now. A red power source, a blue power source. We're going to connect the blues. The reds are already connected. And move up here and go above. Get so that we can see both of them. You can see how it grays out if you're not within line of sight. But if you are, which we are, and there you go. Goes right over the top of the red, and we can sneak through here and get that yellow sigil. Now remember, we needed a red beam to get that star. So we're going to do it very trickily here. We're going to use this red power source. The tower down there. They're both within line of sight. You see it reaches far outside of the world we're in. Well, not outside of the world, outside of the section that we're in. But you are able to do that, an important thing to remember. We are learning as we go. Let's rush on down there to where that red beam is connecting in the first little section we did. See how they connect? And it is a straight circuit right on down to the door, which is now open. We can get our star. Okay, so now we are going to show you the other secrets in this world. There's 3 of them all together. It's one of the most secret-filled worlds. And there's going to be a little bit of jumping around here as I go find them. Back at the beginning, we run all the way down here. And I am hunting for a very specific Easter egg that is really hard to find. And I wandered around and I wandered around, speeding this up a little bit as I wander around because I was having trouble finding it because it is in a very specific area. And I'm trying to remember exactly where it is. And this is, as I said, literally an Easter egg. So we're back behind that first area, following this little path until we get to the exact spot where we can actually see. It's not around here. You can see I struggle a little bit remembering exactly where it is. We can't jump down there because if we do, we'll die. There's a specific angle you have to be at in a specific area. You get to see the world though. You get to wander around and see everything. But I persist because I know it's here. Okay, it's right in this area. Got to get it the right angle. It's down there in the trees. And you can't see it very well at all. It is actually an egg. So I'm fast forwarding again because I'm trying to remember how I get to it. I thought I could get to it from this path, but I can't. It's hidden too well. So you can't see it from that path. You can only see it from the upper path. Trying to find that specific area again. I just haven't played this in a while, so it's hard to remember exactly where it is. Okay, we're not going to jump down there because we did that already. It's over beyond this little pointy rock. And I'm going to see if I can just jump right down on top of it. I think I should be able to. There we go. There it is, a purple Easter egg, literally an Easter egg. Get a little bit lower so we get a better view of it. There it is. The literal Easter egg. And then that's the path we followed trying to find it. If we look up, you can't see it. So you have to be above there to see it. So that's one of them. The other one is that CD I was talking about up on the pillar that you have to platform to get to, which I am not good at all, but I will do my best to get there. I did it once in a past, whoops, and back to the beginning we go. Okay, so we're going to run all the way down to the end again and get another Easter egg that's a little bit easier to get at. All the way down here. We jump off the edge. Jump across here. Carefully make our way around there, and there it is.
Sam, have you reached the Sphinx yet? We've translated one of the lines, but we still don't have a solution. It says the true riddle of the Sphinx has many questions, but only one answer.
Little walkie-talkie. With a message. Okay, we're going to go back and we're going to try to get that CD. This was my best attempt, and I wasn't going to spend all day trying to get this. There we go. Come along here. I don't know why platforming is so hard for me, but it is. Made it. We're trying to get over to that pillar. So now we're going to jump on this wall. Made it. We're getting closer. Big jump. Okay, now we got to get onto that little wall. You can see it over there. Right there on the pillar is our goal. Jump, and there it is. We can see it, but I didn't make it. So I gave up and ran down here. Now what I did miss recording is there is another recording of her message down at the end of this. So what I may do is stop it here, and we're going to go get that recording. Okay, back in the World 4, running down to the end of this where the recording that I did not record is. And since I already got it once, it's actually not here, but it would be right in this area. You know what they look like, the little swirlies. And so everything is saved. We're going to hit tab, and let's see, which one is it? These are all things to read. Oh, down here. And
that we associate
it's not
more closely
18.
with
18 was in the
intelligence
tower.
than curiosity?
It's
The
2.
answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
Okay, so there we go. That was the recording. And as you can see, you can go back and read all the things that you've missed and listen to recordings. Moving on to room 5 in the next video. See you then.